Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody emailed me a pretty good question on making a shape like this. And if you look, the lines from that one don't continue. And he's having trouble, or they're having trouble. Several ways to make that shape. One, we can take the rectangle tool, hold down the control button, and just do the three corners. And here's another little trick. You could not hold down the control button and get a circle, and then grab this one and hold down the control button and put it back. Now we're going to rotate it in negative 45 degrees to get that shape. The only problem with this is it's going to, let's convert it to a curve, and we can try getting rid of these nodes. And now we can this is probably the best way to do it, convert it to a curve. There we go, that looks pretty good. The other way to do it is draw a line and just draw half of it. Anyway, now we're going to make them something other than a hairline. We're going to go with that. We're going to go to Effects and Contour. Let's contour the inside 12 times. Okay, it did it black and red, but that doesn't really matter. I don't like the smallness of it. Let's just go 10 times. That looks better. Now what I need to do is go to Object, break the contour apart, select it all, go up to Object, and you see that Convert to an Outline is not highlighted. So let's group it together. Okay, now we have to ungroup it and then select it all. Let's ungroup it. I must not. Oh, you know what? There was a group for the contour. Now I can convert it to an outline. Okay, I'm going to show you what. First of all, I'm going to make this all black. Whoop. Right click. Now I'm going to make a duplicate of that. And I'm going to do them two different ways. I'm going to convert this now to an outline. And I'm going to group them together, Control G. I'm going to group this together and Control G. Now I'm going to show you the difference. If we take this and Control D and then move the center rotation to that node and we rotate it 22.5 degrees, there's nothing you really do. If you go back minus front, you get that. We don't want those lines. If you go front minus back, you get that. If you weld it, you get another one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and make a solid object. So I'm going to take the rectangle tool. I'm going to fill it in with blue. I'm going to nudge it up, fill it in with blue, nudge it over. And now watch what happens when we do back minus front. We just have those lines. So let's do we can just fill this in because I nudged. Now, if you remember the other one, I didn't convert to an object. Watch what happens when we back minus front this. You get this line on the outside, no line on the outside with that one. So we'll just get rid of these. We'll go ahead and get rid of all this. Somehow grab the freehand pick tool, which I like in some cases, but normally I don't. And we can do stuff now that we could do later. We get the interactive fill tool and swipe upwardly, and let's put a yellow on that end and then red on this end. We get that shape. We could put another red a little closer, make it more red. Now, if we Control D and make a duplicate and then double click on the rotation and put it on that point, now we can rotate it 22.5 degrees. And see, there is a line there, but it's from the original. Control D all the way around. And see this next one, see how it's going to match up and not overrun. I like my first one. Well, I don't know. That one's pretty nice too. So I hope that answered his question, and thank you for watching.